Rodion Raskolnikov is a brilliant, destitute former student living in a room the size of a cupboard. But inside this room, he has birthed a dangerous idea, the extraordinary man theory. He believes that humanity is divided into two tiers, the ordinary, who must follow the law, and the extraordinary, who have the right to step over any moral obstacle to achieve a greater good. He looks at figures like Napoleon. Did Napoleon care about the lives lost in his wake? No. To Raskolnikov, an extraordinary person has a right to crime, if their goal justifies it. He decides to test this theory on himself. His target is Alyona Ivanovna, a useless, predatory pawnbroker. He isn't killing for money, though he needs it. He is killing to prove he is a Napoleon, and not a trembling creature. The act itself is clumsy and horrifying, resulting in the unplanned murder of the pawnbroker's innocent sister, Lizaveta. The theory is immediately stained by the reality of blood. Almost immediately after the murders, Raskolnikov's psyche fractures. He falls into a physical fever, but the real illness is spiritual. He expected to feel like a conqueror. Instead, he feels a crushing sense of isolation. He has cut himself off from humanity. Enter Porfiry Petrovich, the examining magistrate. Porfiry doesn't have physical evidence, but he understands the extraordinary man article Raskolnikov wrote. He wages a psychological war, waiting for Raskolnikov's own guilt to drive him to a confession. This section explores the psychology of guilt. Raskolnikov finds that he cannot live with the secret. He is constantly drawn back to the scene of the crime and the police station, like a moth to a flame. The Napoleon he thought he was is dying under the weight of his own conscience. Raskolnikov is drawn to Sonia, a young woman forced into prostitution to support her starving family. To Raskolnikov, they are both outcasts, but their spirits are opposites. Sonia represents holy suffering and total self-sacrifice. He confesses his crime to her first. He expects her to be horrified, but she responds with compassion, telling him he must take his suffering upon himself. She reads him the story of the raising of Lazarus. This is the turning point. Raskolnikov is a man of logic and pride. Sonia is a woman of faith and humility. She becomes his bridge back to the world of the living. He realizes that his Napoleon theory was a hollow lie. It didn't make him great, it just made him a monster. Raskolnikov eventually confesses and is sentenced to 8 years of hard labor in Siberia. Sonia follows him. For a long time, even in prison, he remains proud and unrepentant, hating the fact that he failed his own test. The resolution comes not through a logical argument,